For years, I have seen lots of marriage and relationship questions flying all about social media. I mean, these are real people that are hurting and they are crying out for help because they are confused, probably overwhelmed, and sometimes even at the point where they want to take their life. And they thought, perhaps I could speak up. Now, what breaks my heart even more than the questions are the responses. Do you guys read those comments? Because you hear comments like, he'll never change. Once a cheat, always a cheat. Leave, never look back. Imagine you're stupid. Your wife cheated on you and you took her back. Today I stumbled on one of those posts on Dang, Diary of a Niger Girl's page, and I was led to drop a comment because going through the comment section, I was like, wow, because while I understand the pain behind those reactions, there's something I need to say. And this may be a really long video, but I just need to say it clearly and boldly, both as a coach who understands how the mind and emotions and marriage work, and as a believer in people. I must say that there is no such thing as a soul that is irredeemable. Yeah. No soul is irredeemable. I'm going to touch on about 3, 4, 5 points as my spirit leads. But let me start with this. This whole problem with pop culture cancel. Like the fact where people just, give advice that is shaped by popular opinion rather than wisdom and depth. It's crazy because social media is not a safe space. It's not your therapist. People ask vulnerable questions like, my husband hurt me, my wife cheated on me, this person played me and promised to get married to me, and instead of compassion, they get judgment. Instead of clarity, they get confused because people on the internet are not thinking from a place of wholeness. They are mostly reacting from a place of hurt. And hurt people have a degree in hurting other people, whether it's consciously or unconsciously. Now, when I read comments, I can actually tell instantly the level of emotional maturity behind it. There's a massive awakening of people with loud voices, but little wisdom. And guess what? The truth is that people are always making the best decisions with the level of awareness and internal resources that they have at that time. I'll say it again. People make decisions, or people are making the best of decisions with their level of awareness and the internal resources that they have at that time. I know it's not an excuse for bad behavior. It's just an explanation, right? And that understanding that people are making these decisions based on what they know is what gives us the power to believe that transformation is possible without necessarily just writing off or canceling people. The second thing I want to talk about is the healing and transformational power of choice. Yes. Being able to make a choice is something we don't really pay attention to. Healing and transformation is not automatic. It is possible if you choose it. So people often ask me questions like this. They go, do people really change? My answer is yes. Oh, can every relationship or marriage be restored? My answer is no. But is anyone too far gone to experience healing? Absolutely not. See, we all operate from our map of the world, right? And most people are actually reacting from their wounds, their patterns, their trauma, but when we become aware, right, we can rethink, we can identify the pattern, we can stop the pattern, and we can reset our lives. As a coach, I've seen a lot. I've seen addicts become leaders. I've seen emotionally available persons become emotionally unavailable and vice versa. I've seen husbands who used to withdraw emotionally now pursue their wives with tenderness. I've seen people who could not control their anger become calm, and you wonder, shey na juju be this? You know, I've seen wives who had no interest in their husband and they were able to grow that desire and nurture it. I've seen men and women who raised their voice without control. They are now calm and they are able to hold space for the other person. They are able to stay patient to understand. I've seen a lot now, but all of this started with a decision. So no, healing doesn't just happen by chance. It is intentional work. So we must stop saying things like, people can't change. This one can never change. No. What you should say is, this person has not chosen to change yet. Or this person is not ready to change yet. I've had people come to me and they know what they need to do, but they say, I'm not ready. And that's okay. It's your choice. It's not mine. Okay? The third thing I need to say is, your response to your pain is your power. Now, I need to follow me closely here. Your response to your pain is your power. So, you may not have chosen the pain, but you get to choose what you do with the pain. Yes, your partner may have hurt you, and I'm very sorry about that. But the real question is, what do you want to do with that pain? I always say to my clients when I work with them, I say nothing means anything except the meaning that you give to it. And this statement alone has been deliverance, in the lives of many people that has worked with me. How you interpret that pain would determine the decisions that you make, irrespective of the choices that are available to you. How you interpret that pain would determine the decision that you make. So, for example, leaving a relationship because social media told you to do so is not wise. What am I trying to say? People need to stop outsourcing their decisions. You're not weak for forgiving. You're not too foolish for trying again. It is based on the truth and transformation that aligns with your value. And if you have done all that is possibly available to be done, and your final decision is you want to walk away, guess what? You are not a failure because the power is yours and the decision is yours. Number 4, please stop blaming God for the work that you keep avoiding to do. Yes, I said it. Stop blaming God for the work that you ought to do. You'll be surprised how many people are really praying for God to intervene in their marriage, but they keep avoiding the hard work that needs to be done. They are seeking for God to fix their marriage, but they will not go for counseling. They avoid coaching. They run away from therapy sessions, but they want emotional connection. They shut down on their spouse, they criticize their spouse, they do all sorts that, prevent them from talking with their spouse. Yet they are praying for healing. Make it make sense. Healing is not magic now. It's not automatic. It's not tubu tubu yaskalaba, right? It's a divine partnership between God's grace and your own commitment to growth. And that's why, personally, I deploy both scientific and spiritual principles when I work with my clients, especially if they have decided that's the route they want to go. I know that I've said a lot today, right? Because my head is full and I needed to really drop this. But let me leave this with you. 3 things. Number 1, no soul is irredeemable. People can change. You can change once you decide to. Number 2, no pain is final. Yes, healing is possible. Whether for you, whether for your spouse, healing is possible. And the third point is, no matter what you do, you need wisdom. And only you can make the decision that aligns with your highest values. Only you can make the decision that aligns with where you want to go next. So, no, you can't change anyone, but you can choose healing. And guess what? Sometimes your healing and transformation is the very thing that awakens your partner's journey to transformation. Yes, I've seen it happen a lot of times. So if you're navigating hot, if you're confused, if you're tensed, if there's a whole lot going on in your marriage or in your relationship, and you want clarity, I want to invite you to connect with me privately. Let's work together because there's a whole lot of eye-opening revelations that you need to hear that you may not really get from social media. because those people don't have clarity about your journey. They don't understand your values. They don't understand your unique upbringing, your unique experience, and so they may not be best positioned to help you. Yes, that's the honest truth, and that's really what I wanted to pass across today. So there's help, there's hope, there's healing, right? Drop a comment and let me know what you took out from this, or drop a comment and let me know how this has helped you. And of course, share this with someone who needs it. My name is Fijuru, but you can call me Mrs. Sparkles.